Big news, NBA fans! The Golden State Warriors have just pulled off a jaw-dropping move that's going to change the entire landscape of the NBA. The Warriors have traded for none other than Nikola Jokić, the two-time MVP, creating a historic Big Three alongside Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. This is a seismic shift in the Western Conference, as Golden State's already deadly offense just got even more potent. But that's not all. The Warriors are also eyeing Filipino sensation Kai Sotto to join the squad. With Jokić in the mix, the Warriors are primed for another championship run. Can this super team dominate the league? Stay tuned to find out how this blockbuster trade shakes up the NBA. The NBA has just been shaken to its core with a move so monumental, so unexpected, that fans and analysts alike are still trying to process the implications. That's right, Nikola Jokić, the two-time MVP and the heart and soul of the Denver Nuggets, is officially heading to the Golden State Warriors in a trade that no one saw coming. This isn't just a big move. It's historic. Pairing Jokić with Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler instantly forms one of the most dangerous Big Three combinations the league has ever seen. Add in the possibility of rising star Kai Sotto joining the squad, and you're looking at a Warriors team that's not only chasing titles, they're rewriting the rulebook on how a modern super team should look. Let's break this down, because it's not just about names, it's about chemistry, style, and the legacy each player brings to the table. Nikola Jokić isn't just an MVP, he's a revolutionary talent. A 7-footer with the passing vision of a point guard, the scoring ability of a forward, and the basketball IQ of a coach. He's redefined what a center can do in today's NBA. His ability to create plays from the high post, facilitate the offense, and be the focal point of an attack has turned the Nuggets into a perennial playoff contender. Now imagine all of that skill placed into Steve Kerr's motion-heavy, pass-first offense in Golden State. The fit is almost too perfect to be real. Stephen Curry, widely regarded as the greatest shooter in NBA history, is already one of the most unguardable players in the league. His off-ball movement and deep-range shooting stretch defenses beyond comprehension. Pairing him with a playmaker like Jokić opens up a whole new level of offense. Picture this: Jokić at the top of the key, Curry running off screens with defenders scrambling, and Jimmy Butler ready to attack the rim or knock down shots from the wing. It's a matchup nightmare for every team in the NBA. There's no way to cover everyone. And once the ball starts moving in the Warriors' system, good luck stopping it. Jimmy Butler brings the grit and grind to this lineup. He's the engine of intensity, the playoff performer who shows up when it matters most. He's not just a scorer, he's a leader, a defender, and the type of player every championship team needs. With Jokić feeding him passes in stride and Curry creating space with his gravity, Butler's game becomes even more lethal. He no longer has to carry the scoring load alone, and that frees him to lock in on defense and take over in the clutch, where he thrives. But this trade isn't just about the here and now. There's a name buzzing in the background that's been drawing more and more attention with each passing week: Kai Sotto. The 7'3" Filipino sensation has been on the radar of several NBA teams, but now the Warriors seem to be seriously considering adding him to this already star-studded lineup. And make no mistake, Sotto isn't just a tall kid with potential, he's a skilled big man with the ability to stretch the floor, protect the rim, and move like a guard. Under the mentorship of someone like Jokić, Sotto could blossom into a real difference maker. Imagine the Warriors rolling out a lineup where Jokić and Sotto share the floor, giving them twin towers with skill sets rarely seen at that size. Jokić can operate as the offensive hub, while Sotto focuses on defense, rim protection, and picking up the nuances of elite-level basketball. The development potential is insane, and with the Warriors' elite coaching staff, this could be the perfect place for Sotto to reach his full potential. Let's take a moment to appreciate the magnitude of this deal. For Golden State to land a player like Jokić, they had to give up major assets, future picks, young talent, and possibly a big name from their current rotation. But the front office clearly believes the time is now. With Curry in his mid-30s and still playing at an MVP level, there's no time to waste. The window is open, and the Warriors are charging through it. This move is a clear signal They're not satisfied with past success, they want more, and they're willing to swing big to get it. And from Jokić's perspective, this might be the fresh challenge he needs. After carrying the Nuggets for years and delivering Denver its first championship, the big man may be looking for a new mountain to climb. Joining a franchise with a championship pedigree like Golden State gives him that shot. He won't have to do everything by himself anymore. He can play within a system, thrive alongside superstars, and take his game to even greater heights. From a basketball standpoint, the fit is near flawless. Jokić's ability to play both on and off the ball, make pinpoint passes, and score from anywhere complements everything the Warriors do. Steve Kerr is probably already drawing up new playbooks to maximize this combination. Expect to see even more off-ball movement, more creative screens, and passing combinations that will have defenses completely lost. And the beauty of it all? Everyone involved is an unselfish player. Curry, Jokić, and Butler all value winning over stats. They'll make sacrifices to raise banners, and that's exactly what makes this big three so terrifying. Now let's talk about the league-wide impact. This trade completely alters the power dynamics of the NBA. With the Nuggets losing Jokić, the Western Conference just opened up. The Lakers, Clippers, Suns, and Mavericks will all have to adjust. No one can match the combined offensive IQ and unselfishness of this Warriors team. And if Sotto develops quickly, Golden State could dominate not just this season, but for years to come. The media circus is going to be wild. Expect round-the-clock coverage, constant debates on ESPN and F-Zone, and fans flooding social media with takes. Some will say the Warriors gave up too much. Others will argue that pairing three all-NBA level players is an instant recipe for success. But one thing's for sure, every single NBA team now has to plan for the Warriors differently. They've always been a headache to guard, but now with Jokić in the mix, they've become nearly impossible to stop. Of course, chemistry will be key. Super teams don't always work out the way they look on paper. Remember the Nets' experiment with KD, Kyrie, and Harden? Talent alone isn't enough, you need buy-in, sacrifice, and a shared vision. But with veterans like Curry, Jokić, and Butler leading the way, this group has the maturity and mindset to make it work. They've been through wars, they've faced adversity, and they know what it takes to win at the highest level. The Warriors training camp will be one of the most watched events in sports this year. Every drill, every scrimmage, every quote will be analyzed to death. Fans want to know, how does Jokić look in a Warriors jersey? Is Sotto adjusting to the NBA pace? Can Butler maintain his intensity over a full season with two other stars by his side? These are the storylines that will dominate basketball for months.